Good day,
Good day,
everyone. I'm
everyone.
going to
My name is
discuss
Maria
about
Antoinette Sanchez,
technological,
and I'm going to
pedagogical
discuss about
content knowledge.
technological pedagogical content knowledge.
Good.
First, let's learn about the learning objective. Define and explain the concept of TPAC and its component. Apply TPAC framework. Select and integrate technologies that support teaching and learning goals. The third one is develop a positive attitude towards integrating technology in teaching and learning practices. This is the founder of TIPA, Punya Mishara and Matthew Kioler. What is TIPAC? According to the founder, TPAC that described the kind of knowledge needed by a teachers for effective technology integration. The TPAC framework emphasizes how the connections among teachers' understanding of content pedagogy and technology interaction with one another to produce effective teaching. This is the next one is the theological framework. Pedagogical knowledge. The teacher's understanding of teaching and learning include instructional methods, classroom management, and assessment learning. Technological knowledge. The teacher's proficiency in using various digital tools and technologies. Content knowledge. The teacher's knowledge of the subject matter they are teaching. Primary forms of knowledge blend together. First, the pedagogical content knowledge. Understanding how to best teach in particular subject, including effective teaching strategies and common misconceptions. Technological content knowledge. Understanding how the use of technology to present or enhance the understanding of subject matter. The next one is the pedagogical knowledge, understanding how different technologies can be used to implement various teaching strategies. The key ideas to make effective use of TPAC. First, concept from the content being taught can be represented using technology. Second, pedagogical teaching can communicate content in different ways using technology. Third, different content concepts requires different skills levels and educational technologies can help address some of these requirements. Fourth, educational technologies can be used in tandem with student existing knowledge, helping them others strengthen prior epistemologies or develop new ones. 5S of learning models developed by a biological science curriculum study in 1987. It is designed to actively involve students in constructing their own understanding by connecting prior knowledge to new concepts through hands-on activity and critical thinking. This is the model of learning, the 5S learning. First, the engage assessment student prior knowledge and identifies misconception to pique their interest and connection the new topic to their existing understanding. For example, the teacher listen to the students' ideas without immediately correcting them, making a mental notes to their existing understanding by any misconception to address later in the lesson. Explore. A student effectively engage with a topic through hands-on activities or the other exploration to gather information and formulate new questions. For examples, in math subject, students are given a different shape, measure their angles and sides, and then they're classified based to their priorities. The next one is to explain. Students are guided to explain their observation and finding forms of exploration phases. The teacher uh, provides instructional information such as key terms and the concepts to help students build a more formal understanding to make connection. For example, as a teacher, facilitate as the class discussion where a group share their observation. The teacher then introduce formal vocabulary such as magnetism, poles, attractions, repulsion, linking these terms direction studies hands-on experience. The next one is to elaborate. Students apply their new knowledge to new situation or problem. This space encourage them to extend their understanding, deepen their conceptual grasp. For example, after exploring and explaining the properties of parallelogram studies are given various shapes and asked to identify which one are parallelograms and which is are not. Explaining their reason based on the learning concept, they might also be asked to use their knowledge to design or draw their own parallelogram with specific properties. The next one is evaluation. Students assess their own understanding and teaching evaluate students' program toward the learning objectives. This can include various methods to demonstrate their comprehension. For example, through the lesson, the teachers observe student discussion and teachers. The final evaluation may include the assessment of magnetic rescue tool project using a rubric or a short quiz requiring students to apply their understanding or magnetic properties to a new scenario. And this is the 5 E's model of learning, which is the engage why, the, the elaborate uh, what is it, explain how, and explore what. And now that's all. Thank you.